lucky enough to be coming to you from FAO Schwartz, right next door to our usual studio here in New York City. 'Tis the season for holiday cookies, because if you've got the toys, you need the cookies too, right? We are joined by early show contributor Katie Lee, who's here to help us make some delicious holiday cookies that the whole family can make together.
That's
perfect time of year to do that.
Perfect for the kids. I mean, who doesn't love holiday cookies? To me, this is the start of the holiday season, right?
It is, and we're starting off with one of my personal favorites, gingerbread.
Gingerbread.
People, is that more politically correct?
I guess so. Gingerbread girls and boys, right? Okay, so I have the dough already done. One of the things to remember when you're baking is to always read the recipe start to finish first, because things like gingerbread have to be refrigerated for a long time. So you want to allow for that time.
Okay, and it's also good, I would imagine too, if you're cooking with kids, maybe sometimes to get a few things ready ahead of time, as helpful as they can be, to make it a little easier in the kitchen.
Definitely. The more you can do ahead of time, the better.
Okay.
So I have this rolled out about 1/4 of an inch thick, and that gives you a chewier cookie. But if you're like my mom and you like a crispy gingerbread cookie, just roll it a little thinner.
And this is just great for kids because exactly, you just cut out the cookie, like so.
Yeah, put them on the baking sheet, and that's it.
So this little guy, and then how long do they actually bake for?
Put him over here. They bake for about 10 to 12 minutes, just until they get a little bit golden brown and start to set up. So I have some that are already done over here. We're going to ice them. This is a really simple icing. It's just confectioner's sugar and a little bit of milk. So you snip that off and go to town. If you find a pastry bag to be a little bit hard to use, you can buy these craft bottles, and they're really easy too.
I would think that would be really easy for a kid.
Right, it's easier for them to hold. So
I love the craft bottle idea. I'm taking it home with me.
Little buttons with these cinnamon candies.
Oh, you gotta have the cinnamon dots. That's like the ultimate.
Get all kinds of sprinkles,
gingerbread man accessory. Perfect.
And then over here, I have my poinsettia butter cookies. Now this is a really fun recipe because they look so different once they're done. You just take this dough, roll it in a ball, put it on your cookie sheet, and then craft scissors, give them a couple little snips, like that, and when they bake, they open up to look like this.
So you don't even pull them apart, they just bake like that?
They just bake, they fall down as they bake. I love it. Put a little green candy in there, and you're done.
Perfect.
Really pretty, right? They look nice on any platter of Christmas cookies.
They do. How much food coloring do you put in, by the way?
I put in about 12 drops. Okay. But just look to see the color that you want. I like mine kind of pink. If you want them to be darker, just put more in there.
Coloring. There you go.
Okay, this is my favorite because I love chocolate and peanut butter. That's one of my all-time favorites.
I like to say the protein is good for you. When you need a little treat, go with the peanut butter. It's protein.
Yeah, the peanut butter, it's healthy, right? Okay, I use an ice cream scoop. This is a classic peanut butter cookie dough. Take a little chocolate peanut butter cup, stick it in there, and that's it.
That's it?
And when it bakes, that'll be hidden inside. They come out like this.
And how long do we bake these for?
Those are also about 10 minutes.
Until I get to eat them. Yum.
Really, really yummy. I love that with a glass of milk. Santa Claus will be happy if he finds that waiting.
I do need some milk, you're right.
Okay, for these are our wreath cookies. And this is a great no-bake cookie if you're looking for something really fast and you don't want to take the time.
I've never seen these before. They're so pretty.
So pretty, right? Okay, so I melted some butter with some large marshmallows, and to this I'm going to add in some green food coloring.
Okay. And again, how much do you do? Just sort of
a good squeeze. You need a lot to make it that nice holly green. And really stir it in. See how that looks? Doesn't that look good?
It's a pretty green
right there. It's like Girl Scout green. We have
We have a lot of Girl Scouts here this morning.
And that goes over the cornflakes.
Pour it right in.
Right in.
And there's a very important step we need to take as well.
Very important step. And that's to spray your hands. You want to give your hands a spray? Yeah, spray it on there.
So then this just keeps them from sticking to my hands, is that right?
Exactly.
And it's good for your hair. It tames the flyaways. It's beautiful.
Let's make sure it's not too hot to touch. Yeah, you can touch that.
Okay.
Okay, take it out and put it on your tray.
Ooh, it's a little toasty.
Little toasty. For kids, let it cool just a little bit longer.
And then do I just shape it? So I'm just
shape it into a wreath.
Oh,
look who shows up when the
Katie's wreaths are a little prettier than mine. So we shape our wreath.
Shape your wreath.
Or pesto cookies, as Lonnie likes to say. Lonnie, our good Italian here.
What kid doesn't love pesto, right?
Decoration.
And then these are no bakes. You just throw them in the fridge.
Yeah, throw them in the fridge. Let them set up for about 10 minutes. And then I also have some arugula. This is delicious. It has orange marmalade and chocolate chips, but you could substitute anything. Raspberry jam, raisins, anything like that.